Okay, thank you, Crossroad Africa. It's good to be here once again. My name is Mayo Anobanjo. I'm happy to be here. And today I have one of my mentor, someone behind what we are doing here on Crossroad Africa, because it's the one that has been encouraging me. Try, do it. It's good. Don't bother yourself with how you started. And in fact, he has really helped me in my career, in my journey. And I'm so happy to have him on our platform today. You know, when you are doing something and you reach out to your mentor to support you, and you decided, okay, let's go and do it, you should know that what you are doing is prolific, and so it's something that really makes sense. So today we have Mr. Taiwo Balogun in the house, and he's a forex trader, he's a farmer, and I won't call you a jack of all trades.
No, 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 no.
Because that will make sense. But Mr. Taiwo Balogun is a business tycoon. Let me just put it that way. He's a farmer. He's a forex trader. Also, he's also into ministry. We call him Chaplain Taiwo most times. So sometimes I get it confused. Call him Mr. Taiwo or call him Chaplain Taiwo. So if I peradventure call him Chaplain Taiwo, you should understand what is going on. So, Mr. Taiwo Balogun, thank you for joining us on Crossroad Africa, sir.
You are welcome. You are really working. You are doing great job. I've been following your stuffs, and you have good stuffs. You have good resource people and good mindset, and I pray that God will take this vision to the next level by God's grace in Jesus' name.
Amen, amen. Thank you so much. But before we even commence this Forex class, I want to ask like question and answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Number one, if you have an opportunity to travel
Hmm.
on a vacation, where will you choose?
Opportunity to travel. Well, I've been to the
For vacation,
US.
for vacation. This one of your vacation now.
Yeah, for vacation, I would still prefer US. Then let's say Canada. Canada is a place I would like to go now.
But why?
Yeah, I just want to have the experience, and the places, the way it is being advertised. I would say is a good place for me to be, especially me and my family. And I love to be there very, very shortly. Before the end of the year, I should be in Canada.
Okay, that is awesome. That is a good development. I don't know if what is your best color, sir?
My best color is what I'm putting on.
Blue, blue, right?
Sky blue, yeah.
That is good. So now I want to know why. How did you discover forex trading, sir?
It's a long story, but story short, I was working with an agency before,
Okay,
and it was so the agency. What we do is basically we work with Central Bank of Nigeria.
okay,
So I was at Central Bank of Nigeria in Abuja about 15 years ago. So I think 15 or yeah, 15 or
okay,
16 years ago. So I was at the headquarters in Abuja working with the statistic department, and I overheard two of the directors in central bank talking about stock and forex trading. So the forex, the way the name sound caught my attention. So I
okay.
decided, what is this forex trading of a thing? So I decided I'm going to go ahead and do research. And after that encounter, I left and I began to make research. And it was in the course of my research that I came in contact with Success Digest magazine.
Okay,
So
okay,
it was through Success Digest magazine that I began to read up, develop myself. Then I now enrolled to one of their programs, and from there, it's been a good journey.
that is good. So without wasting much of our time, sir, I know that we will receive more than what we are expecting. Because I know you are the, but I won't say I know your ability, because that would be too. But I know that today we are going to learn and we are going to enjoy it. So let me bring your slide up, and
Okay.
by doing that, I mean I will need to take us from. I will need to take our camera off so that you can just bring up your slide up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me see whether you can come somewhere around there. No. I will take your camera off too so that you're.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah. Now your slide is up and the
Okay.
platform is over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So
You're welcome.
now we're looking at let me first of all welcome all our viewers. I want to appreciate you for being part of this community. Crossroad Africa is a vision that I believe in, and I also believe that it's going to go to nations of the world to bless lives and souls. But today we're looking at the A to Z of forex trading. A to Z
Okay,
of
sir.
forex trading. And
Okay.
now, on my slide 3, I have something that I said, what's your biggest struggle in the forex market? But adventure, we have some people that are already trading forex in this group. I have about 10 questions that I'm going to share with you,
Okay.
and a lot of points. And I've seen that a lot of people are into this business, and that is why I want to share some light before it's a 3 weeks program. So we are
Yeah.
doing this week, next week, and
Okay. The
upper
other
week. So the question that I want to ask for those that are watching, if you are online, you can drop your answer in the comment box. But if you are not online and you are going to watch the replay, please, I want you to attend to these questions that I'll be sharing with you and some of the points that I'll be sharing with you in this slide. Then the number one question that I have here is, what is your biggest struggle in the forex market? Yes, I have been in this business for close to 2 decades now, and there's something I realized that you cannot do it alone. You see, wealth building is not something that you can do alone. You need people, you need collaboration, you need to be interconnected. And that's why I am asking this question. I think I am hearing myself. There's a feedback
Okay.
from your end.
Okay.
All right. So now this will lead us to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. Becoming a successful trader or forexpreneur. Now, the first question is addressed to the category of people that I believe are already traders. But this one is directly to those that are newbies intending forex traders, those that want to become forex traders. So I want you to know that if it is possible to become a forex trader or a forexpreneur. Now, what is forexpreneur? Is a big word. It's a combination of two words, combination of foreign exchange market and entrepreneurship. Now,
Okay.
when we look at the word forex is let me quickly say this, that forex trading is the trading of currency of nations. Basically, we have about 7 major currency pairs. We call them currency pairs, major. And mark my lips, I said
Okay.
major. When we say major, we mean major is any currency pair that is paired with US dollar.
Okay.
And that is why most of the time you will see US dollar stroke JPY. Now
Okay.
JPY is Japanese yen. At times you
Okay.
see US dollar versus CHF, mean Swiss franc. US dollar versus which other currency? There is AUD USD, there is GBP USD. GBP USD is Great Britain pound. There is
Okay.
Euro USD, and there is USD card, Canadian dollar. Now, you see,
Okay.
when you hear all this, we are referring to major currency pairs. That means any pair that you see that dollar appears in that pair, in that sign, it shows
Okay.
that these are major currency pair, and there are about 7. Then
Okay.
after that, we have cross currencies. Cross currencies are the currencies of nations like Europe and Britain. So you
Okay.
see something like GBP euro or euro GBP, and currency of other nations that excluding US dollar now.
Okay, sir.
So now let's go to the next slide. Now, there's something when I say this, whenever I mention that forex trading is spiritual, people think I am preaching, but it's not a preaching thing. It's not a preaching thing. You see, whenever I am trading, training people, in fact, at times, if I want to trade, do you know that I don't do analysis at times? I
Okay.
just come to to my laptop and say, Holy Spirit, I want to trade now. Show me what to trade.
Okay.
And I've tried it times without number that it has worked for me. So some people used to think that it's basically maybe I'm using one thing or the other, I'm using robot or one thing or software. Yeah, I have trading tools that I'm using, but
Okay.
most of the time they are not. There is no holy grail tool, holy grail system. What I mean by holy grail is there's nothing that is 100% in life.
Okay.
So now coming back to forex trading is spiritual, meaning forex. I mean that money and the business of money is spiritual in nature.
Mm.
Money and the business of money is spiritual in nature, and if you are not spiritually sound, you might not be able to trade money.
Wow.
Yeah, you see, this is from experience. It is not taught in any school of thought.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So I used to tell people, and when you are dealing with money, there's a force behind money, and that is why you see some people when they come across some huge amount of money, that money will control them.
Yes.
So for that reason, if you are not spiritually sound, you can't undo money. I mean money. It is not small money. Oh. Money. So forex trading is spiritual in nature. Let's move to the next slide so that we can cover a lot of things today. Now, money represents a token of participation in the economy. Now, what do I mean? The spiritual aspect of money is infinite. Is It has no limit.
Okay.
Yeah, it has no limit, and that is why it is called wealth.
Hmm.
You see, when you define wealth and you define it with physical things, then you are missing it.
Okay.
Money is not limited to physical objects. But if you view money as only a physical object, then you have to believe that it is finite, it is limited.
Hmm.
And if money is limited, then you can only get and accumulate money by robbing others to enrich yourself, which is one of the things that I always want to be careful about. I always want to be careful about my association, people that I deal with, because money. When it comes to money business,
Yes.
forex is about money business that you need to understand. Some people, you see, it is common that you see a lot of people will be sharing their forex charts. Some people will be sharing how much they made. You
Yeah.
see, it negates the trading ethics or even the financial market ethics.
Okay, sir.
Have you ever seen Dangote showing his bank account to anyone?
I have not.
So you see, most of the time when I see such people, I just laugh, I just smile, I just look at them that okay, that is their own understanding about life and money. So
Okay.
money is not limited. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Money does not have limits. Money is infinite. If you see money as infinite, then you can be able to trade money, because when we talk about the forex market, once you put your money into that market, you can't
Yes,
see
sir.
it physically.
Yes.
Trading with no, you can't see. You only be seeing the chart. In the next class, I will share some chart with us. Now, if you understand that money is not limited to a physical object, then you will understand that the concept of money, trading money, is something that is global,
Okay, sir.
whereby you can sit down in Nigeria and trade the currency of United States of America alongside Canadian dollar.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
And
sir.
even a lot of people are trading dollar against South African rand now, and the Norwegian currency. A lot of stuff are going on in the forex market now. So let's quickly move to the next slide and see what I have there. I said forex trading is not for everybody. Is that what I have? Hello?
Okay. Yeah, it's what. Yeah,
Okay.
forex trading
It's
is not for everybody.
Yeah, forex trading is not for everybody. What do I mean? Whenever I mention this, some people think I'm being proud. No, from experience. Now, don't forget the first thing that I mentioned, that forex trading is spiritual in nature. And you
Okay.
see someone that just wake up today after secondary school, I will be running after you and say, I want to learn forex, I want to trade forex. What have you experienced in life? What is your spiritual maturity about money? Even about spiritual, what's your spiritual maturity in life generally? You understand? Because
Yes, sir.
see, if you don't get to a level, you will see, if you, every business has its own risk. If you lose, if you lose in any business, so also in
Yes.
forex market, it can weigh you down.
Yes.
Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
So forex trading is not for everybody, because forex is an art of multiplying money over time to build sustainable wealth. Look at the word over time there. It is something that you see, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not Baba Jebu or MMM. It is a it's a serious business, my brother. I'm telling you, forex is a serious business that if care is not taken, if, as I've heard of people that committed suicide, I've
Mm.
rescued about two or three people that wanted to commit suicide because of forex trading.
Wow.
So you understand. So I used to say this to people that come. This business is not for everybody, because if you don't understand the act of making money, managing money, and multiplying money over time to build sustainable wealth, then you cannot trade the forex market. You can't trade the forex market. You can't. So this is something that we need to really, really understand before we dive deeper. Because by next week, I will be going deeper into some things that it will surprise you. Now
Wow.
let's move to the next slide. Still on the same point that forex trading is not for everybody. So many people do not understand that forex goes beyond the physical. I think. Now, what do I mean? Before you can trade forex, you need to understand some things, and one of the things that you need to understand is that you must build 4 or 5 type of staminas.
Mm.
Now,
Okay.
the number one stamina that you have to build is physical stamina, because one thing about home business generally or online business generally is, if care is not taken, you will be sitting down in a place for a very long time.
Yeah, you are
You
very right.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So if you don't take care of your health, especially when you cross age 40, there's going to be problem. So
Okay.
if you want to trade forex, you have to, number one, build your physical stamina so that you can enjoy longevity in this business. The number two stamina that you need to build is intellectual stamina.
Okay.
Intellectual stamina is where you have to develop your trading skill, knowledge. You seek for knowledge from wherever knowledge is. And I'll be when as we dive in, I'll share some things with you about adequate knowledge. That's one of the things that people are lacking in this industry. Adequate and quality knowledge. You see someone that is showing you some few coins, dollars and naira, as in their account online, telling you that is making money trading this thing, and you jump into that person's product or training. There is no track record. How many? I know a lot of people that we started over 15 or 16 years ago that are no more in the business again. I know a lot of people that were making noise then, selling products. A lot of them are marketers. And you
Okay.
know, our people like marketing. They like people that makes noise. They
Well,
like
of
people
course.
that can tell them lies. And that's why many people will ask me, it's like, I want to attend your training. I want to, it's like, you are not attending, doing seminar. I tell them, come. It's not about seminar. Most of the time, seminar takes my time. I will come to seminar, spend about a whole day in the seminar. That a whole day, you know what I will make? Or you know how much I will, you understand? You know my what per
Yes.
day? You understand? Because you need to understand something about forex trading. So I've said something, shared the number two stamina that you need to build. The number three stamina is spiritual stamina. I
Okay.
won't say much on that because I've mentioned earlier that forex trading is spiritual in nature.
Okay, sir.
If you want to be a successful forex trader, you must learn to pray. You must be a prayer person. Why? This market is controlled by two forces: the spirit of mammon for those in that kingdom, and the spirit of God for those in the kingdom of God.
Hmm.
You see, what I'm sharing is deep. You can't find it in any seminar.
Hmm.
So
I
the
understand.
number four stamina that you must build is emotional stamina,
Okay.
emotional intelligence, or what they call emotional uh, uh, quotient or leadership quotient. It's
Okay.
something that, because forex trading is emotional in nature too. It is something that deals with your emotion. Why? Because if you lose money, it will affect you. It will show in your face, in your attitude, in your reactions, even with your wife and family if care is not taken.
I doubt it if there's anyone that will be happy if you lose money.
You
Whether
understand?
it's
So,
whether
and
it's even one that.
so in this business, you can lose money at will without apology.
Hmm.
Mm.
Wow. And nothing will happen. Nothing like refundable.
Who is going to refund you? You made this choice now.
Why?
You understand? You make this choice by clicking buy or sell.
Wow, wow,
And you
wow.
see, immediately you click buy or sell on the platform that we used to trade, it
Okay.
doesn't concern the broker, the company. They've made their money. Either
Okay.
loss or profit, they've made. You don't just click. Once you click, they've made money. That's why
Hmm.
you see a lot of forex brokerage firms are springing up in Nigeria, because they are making money from people. It's free money. I won't say it's totally free, because they set up the platform. There's monthly maintenance fee that they pay for the programmer, the
Okay.
programming company that program that software. They have a setup fee and stuff like that, but they are making money. So now let's dive into the fifth stamina that you have to build. The fifth stamina is financial stamina. I
Okay.
used to hear people say, "I want to leave my job and come into forex full time. I want to leave my job for forex trading full time." I will just laugh. You want to leave your full time job and come into this one that you don't have financial backup? At times I used to ask people, "What's your financial and investment goals?" And they can't answer.
Hmm.
Before you come into this business, you must be able to write down your financial and investment goals. What do I mean? What I mean is, how much can you afford to lose in this business? How
Oh,
much do you want to make? Now, if you lose this money, what will happen to your life?
okay, sir.
Will it affect you or not? Will it affect your relationship with God? Will it affect your relationship with your wife and children? Will it knock you down? All these things are the staminas that you need to build. You need to build your financial base back up. I'll soon get there. Now let's dive into the next slide. Now I said forex is meant for those that have these staminas. So if you have all these five staminas, then you can move into it. You can move into it. Forex also requires some levels, some
Of
levels of maturity,
shit.
some levels of maturity, maturity, and it is meant for those that have these staminas. Now let's dive to the next point, which is forex trading is not easy.
Hmm.
Are you there?
I'm here, sir. I'm here. Can you hear
Okay,
me, sir?
now, yes, I'm with you.
Okay, sir.
Now, forex trading is not easy.
Okay, sir. Hello,
Are
sir.
you on that slide? I think
Yeah.
slide 12.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
yes,
here.
yes, yes. Yeah. Now, forex trading is not easy. Why? If forex trading were so easy, everyone would be trading rather than looking for the next answer to the age old question of how to be successful in life.
Hmm.
It is not, it is a business, and it is not an easy business. It is something that is tasking, and you have to understand this. You see, when I'm starting any training on forex, I don't cajole people. I tell you raw. In fact, the way I
I
would say it, some people will run away from it.
Nah, I know, sir. I know.
You understand?
Yeah,
So,
witness that,
so
sir.
So why I'm saying this is for you to prepare yourself if you want to go into forex, to know what you are going into.
Okay, sir.
Because we have all this cock and bull story out there that people will just come because they want to make money from you, attend seminar, buy this product, buy this book, watch this YouTube video. Hey, forex goes beyond watching YouTube video. Yes, there are videos that will help you, but it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. So it's not easy. It is not easy. It is not easy. It is something that you have to sit down to understand that it requires hard work and smart work.
Hard
That's why
work
you
and
should
smart work.
always be hungry for knowledge. Always be hungry for knowledge. All you can't know it all. You can't know it all. Even me, I am learning on a daily basis in this business. I
Yeah.
am learning because definitely you see something new. You see, it is controlled by the global economy. So something that is happening here affect this market, like the coronavirus now. Look at the
Okay, sir.
coronavirus in China. The impact is felt in the market, both the currency market, the commodity market, the crude oil, the gold, everything. You see it. Look at since the coronavirus issue. Look at the
Yes, sir.
crude oil price. It crashed,
Wow.
and that is why Nigerian government now are now saying that's one of the reasons why they are now banking on getting about 2 trillion or so from tax. So they want to
Okay.
get that from tax now so that people can pay tax.
Okay.
Why? Because the price has declined below their benchmark, the crude oil price.
Okay. Okay.
So all these things, they are interconnected, that you need to know. So it is not an easy something. You cannot just sit down and be watching the chart alone. You have to know what is happening in America, in Britain, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Switzerland, in Europe, in China, all over the world. What is happening here? Because that's why there is relation, foreign relation
Okay, sir.
within one nation or and the other. And if something affects this nation, definitely it will affect the other nation. Then it will affect the US dollar. Then it will affect all other currencies.
Okay, sir.
Did you get it?
Yes, I do. I
So
do.
now the next slide, trading is still not easy. Now on the slide 13, there is no free money anywhere in the world.
Even in Freetown.
Even in Sierra Leone, free time. At least I've been there before, so I know that it's not free. It's not free. So there is no free money anywhere. If you are making money in this business, some people are losing the money to you, and if you are losing money, you are losing it to some people's hands.
Hmm.
So that is why, because it's a circle. You
Okay, sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
So it's a circle that you must understand, and that's why you have to guide your investment. Because there's one thing about this business. It is called greed.
Hmm.
Ojú kòkòrò bàbá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Greed.
Wow.
If you don't understand that there is greed, you can make money in the morning and lose it in the afternoon.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Because
So
if you don't have
just like gamblers.
no for those that are gambling in the market, because there are gamblers who are trading forex, and
Okay.
they will just come, pam pam pam, go in and go out, thinking it's Baba Jebu.
Oh.
You understand? If you
Yes, sir.
come into the market with a gambling mindset, you will lose money like gamblers.
Hmm.
But if you come into the market as an investor, you see, investors are always after growing their investment.
And with long-term vision.
Long term, they can take their time. They are not moved by anything. That's why you see people who invest in stock market and tell you, others will be saying it's crashing. They will tell you, don't worry, my money is still there. It's not going to crash. Give it 2 years, it will return back to
To
where it
come back.
started. But how many people have that patience and money here? People want quick money. That's why they think alternative is forex. No, it is not. There is money in forex market. You can make money, but it is not with the gambling mindset.
Okay.
You understand? So
Yes,
now
sir.
let's move to slide 14. That the next advice that we want to give you is build your financial base first. Now,
Okay,
what do
sir.
I mean by building your financial base first? It is advisable to build your financial base before you venture into forex trading.
Okay, sir.
Now, For those that are still working that want to come into this business, my advice is this: before you leave your paid job, make sure if you are married, make sure you set up your wife. If your wife is not a career woman,
Okay,
make
sir.
sure your wife has her own business that she's running, so that by
Okay,
the
sir.
time you come into the forex market, she can also sustain the house to an extent.
Okay.
She can take care of the family to an extent, while you take care of the bills and some things. But
Okay.
if you just resign and come to forest full time and you say, my wife don't work, there's money in this thing, there will be problem. Oh.
Okay.
So because that's the mindset that a lot of people have.
Okay, sir.
And they will now say, the thing is not working. Why? It is something that, because you don't have plan. If you have plan, number one, set up your wife, let her be doing something. Because one thing about forex is, once the pressure of your family pressure comes into you, you can't trade profitably.
Okay.
Yeah, because I said it is emotional in nature.
Yes, sir.
So once your emotion is tampered with, you will lose money.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first thing is, build up your financial base, have savings. Okay, if you want to come into the market, fine. There are dollar accounts, there's you can trade in dollars, in pounds, in euro, in naira now. There's naira account now. If you want
Okay.
to invest 500,000, 1 million, 2 million into the forex market, make sure you have extra 1 million or 2 million, that if anything happens to that one, you
You
have
rely
something
on
to
that.
fall back on.
Okay.
This is a bitter truth that many coach or trainers there will not tell you.
Okay, sir.
Some people will say, I want to start with $50, $100. Me, I don't subscribe to that school of thought. I don't. If you come to me and say, let me, I want you to train me, and you are coming with $50, $100, I will just say, I'm sorry. I think I'm not the best person that can train you. So if you want to, yes, it is not. That's why it's not for everybody. It's for those that knows but you can try the ocean with $50, $100 anyway. You can try it and understand how the system works, but definitely you might lose that money.
Mm.
Yeah,
How,
you
sir?
might lose. Hey, you know why?
Okay. I
You
want to
see,
know.
anxiety, number one,
Okay,
kills
sir.
in this market. Inadequate knowledge. Anxiety that there's money. Some people will say, I want to turn $100 to $1 million. It is never possible.
Okay.
You understand? So
Yeah.
that anxiety that I can turn $100 to $1,000 to $100,000. Yes, you can even try to 1,000, not to 100,000. Now 1 million. I've been to the other time I was with my mentor, Dr. Ojagbaze, and one
Okay,
of
sir.
his mentee came up to me and said, sir, I've been following you. I want you to come and train me. I said, what are your financial and investment goals? He said, I want to make $1 million. I said, with how much startup? He said, with around $100 to $150. I just laugh. Is it
We
possible,
should have
my
asked him
brother?
for how many years do you want to stay in the
How
system?
many years did you want to use that? Considering the fact that monthly basis you'll be paying bills, your internet
Yes.
connection is there, your
Yes.
generator will be. You need to fuel your generator. You need to feed your family. Everything will be dependent on this if care is not taken.
Yes. Now that is
So
because that is where the source of their living is coming from. Only unless they have
yeah,
other they are.
so these are part of the mistakes that I made when I started at the early stage,
Okay, sir.
because there's nobody to put us through this aspect of forex trading. So you need to build the oceanic wealth strategy. Now, what do I mean by oceanic wealth strategy? It means that you build streams of income.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
If you
Yes,
want
sir.
to build your financial base, build streams of income. As your wife is working, you also have extra maybe 2 million as backup. Invest that money in mutual funds, in other businesses that will be bringing something for you, so that you will not totally depend on this market. You will not, so that if you are losing money, you are not affected like that. Because the
Okay.
day is coming that you will hit it big, that you can double that money.
Okay, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
So,
sir.
but however, build oceanic wealth strategy that, okay, apart from Forex, you have other things that is bringing you money. Apart from all, as you are making money in this business, you are also diversify, pulling out some profit and investing it in other investment. And you see, I like when you mentioned that you don't want to call me jack of all trades. You can see why I'm into so many things.
Yes, I can see that.
I do online business. I also have physical business. Agriculture is physical. I
Yes, sir.
have ministry that is physical. I have other businesses that I do. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So one of the ways is to build oceanic wealth strategy whereby you have multiple, and that's why I like what you are doing on this platform, bringing a lot of resource people, resource person to come and teach them on different topics, different subjects that people can diversify and invest in. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So next slide 15 now. Now you need to get a backup because losses will surely occur. There
Okay.
is no way you won't lose.
This is a warning signal.
Yeah, there is no way you won't lose. You need a backup. You need a backup. You need a backup. There is no way you will not lose. And that's just the bitter truth that so many people will not tell you because they want to get your money. You
Okay.
understand? So now quickly slide 16. Now successful traders have streams of income. I've mentioned that before. You see? Successful traders have streams of income because you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. Last December, November, December, I was in the United States of America. You know what? One of the things I was scouting for, scouting for business opportunities, investment opportunities. As I was sharing investment opportunities that they can invest in Nigeria, I was also scouting for business opportunity, investment opportunity in different states in America.
I think I have done the watch party of that
Oh
investment.
yes, God bless you. I saw that. Yeah,
Because
I saw it
I
few
was
days
the
ago.
day you are having that class. I was like, I should not keep this thing to myself alone because I know it will
Wow,
benefit a lot of people. So that
wow.
was it's about 3 or 4 times that I've shared it. So I don't know whether people follow up with the stuff.
I watch it. Was it 2 or 3 days ago?
That is when I did the last one.
Yes, yes.
That was
Thank
the
you.
last one I did, sir.
Wow, thank you. So
Yeah,
a lot we need to you should always be careful and also smart. You think like a smart investor.
okay,
You understand? So
sir.
build your financial base, build your financial base. So let's move to slide 17. Now, slide 17, I said, make it as simple as possible. Forex trading is not a do or die affair.
Okay.
There is no business that worth dying for.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, no business that worth dying for. So take it as simple as possible. That's why I have a group on WhatsApp that I titled Forex Simplified. We on that group we have different categories of traders, professionals, intermediary, new beginners, and on that group you know what you are supposed to share and you know what you are not supposed to share, and I've not closed block anybody from posting on that group, but you can't post anyhow things there
Yeah,
because
I've been there for over 3 or 4 years now.
good, yeah, you are one of the pioneer members and you can see the way it is being done. So it is not a do or die affair. Is something that you need to take very simple. Just take it, like one of those passive income business. Just do it like you don't go shake on shomo, like someone that is fighting iron. No, hey, me, I'm talking from experience, oh my brother. So let's move to slide 18. So now I said make it as simple as possible. Forex trading is very simple if you take it easy. It's very simple. Let me tone down my lecture now because it's like I've been harsh since morning. So I know some people will run away. But if you can
Oh,
stay to the end of the program of this program, you will get some things. So it is something that is very easy. It's simple. It's simple if you take it easy. If you take it easy. To make it as easy as possible, And remember that you are a retail trader. Let's move to the slide 19. You are a retail trader and have no control over the market. What do I mean by retail trader? You see, there are different categories of traders. We have retail, we have the institutional traders, we have
Okay.
retail traders, we have the big investors. Those institutional traders are and big investors like Warren Buffett and stuff like that, Bloomberg and stuff like that. They are the big boys in the market that they can control the market. They can tell you that we want dollar to go south this week and it will go south. They can tell you we want it to come down and it will go. You understand?
I
So
do, sir.
so, but we are retailers. We are small traders. We don't have as much as those guys that can hold the market for like a
Ransom.
year. You understand? Ransom, they can hold the market into ransom and tell you that come. Like some of these guys have big investment,
Yeah.
and this is how it works. They can decide to say, Warren Buffett company can decide to say he wants to sell $10 million today, or
Okay.
100 million dollars today. Now you see, by the time they release that money and sell, definitely you see the impact in the market.
Yes, sir.
And this they will not tell you before they sell.
Okay,
You
sir.
understand?
Yes,
So,
sir.
but retail traders will be caught unaware because you are small traders. But if you know that these are the big shark that you are competing with, big boys, then you have to cut your coat according to your size.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You have to cut your coat according to your size. So, slide 20 says, understand the lingo of money. This is one of the things that I stressed a lot, explain seriously for all my mentees in because I have a mentoring program that I do for both beginners, intermediate, and advanced traders. Now,
Okay.
the number one thing that I used to tell people is you need to understand the language of money. Lingo is a specialized set of terms requiring to learn like a language. So money has language.
Okay.
So you must understand the language of money if you want to trade forex.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So because there are huge there is huge gap between people who understand money and economics.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That
a
is deep.
lot. You say what?
I said that is deep.
Yeah, there is a huge gap between people that understand money and economics. If you understand money and economics, wow! And there's a book I can recommend, "The Secret of Indicator Economic Indicators for Existing Traders." If you are a trader in this group, go and read that book by Bernard Bauman. Bernard Bauman. Let me
Okay.
let me drop the book, the name and the book on the this. I think I can comment on this stuff.
Is it for the public or for the public session, or
I think I can't.
I don't
I
think
don't
you
think
can.
I can. Okay. All right,
Oh,
no
no
problem.
problem. After the class, I will collect it and then I
Okay,
will
all
do it.
right, okay. So you need to read that book. Please get that book and read it. It will help you. It is about the secret of economic indicators, talking about
Okay.
the indicators of nations and how it
Okay.
affects the markets. If you understand that alone, if you can read that book and understand it, you will know the difference between money and economics. So if you can match the two together, then you are on your way to the top. You're on your way to the top. So now let's look at the next slide 21. Understand the lingo of money. Still understand the lingo of money. Money and the business of money has language that you must understand. I think I've mentioned that before. 22. Let's
Yeah.
go to slide 22 and look at what Tony Robbins say. This is one of my financial mentors. He said, the primary money machine in your life is you. So if you don't learn to understand, how do you understand money language? You need to invest in yourself. You need to learn to read books. If you want to be a forex trader and you're a lazy reader, then the business is not for you.
Yeah.
I have over 1,000 books on Forex alone.
Wow, 1,000, over 1,000, not
Over
on.
1,000 ebooks on Forex alone.
Wow.
Not to
And you,
talk of
you
other
consume
books.
all
Oh.
of them.
Eh, ah, not to talk of videos.
Wow, wow, wow.
So you understand. So this is something that I can't tell you how many books I've read. I have one book. It is called something Encyclopedia of Technical Analysis. That book is over 1,000 pages.
Wow.
Yeah, that book alone. And I've because it's one of the recommended books for becoming a certified technical analyst. There's what we call certified technical analyst in forex. That that's one of the advanced level that you for those that want to get to that level anyway. So now let's move to the next slide. Now the next slide 23 says it is possible to build sustainable wealth from the forex market once you set your priority.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very, very possible. I live on Forex. I have people that live on Forex. I've met people that live on Forex. I was when I visited the United States of America in December and November, December, I met a friend that is still trade Forex even in America. I have an American, a veteran, a military veteran that trades Forex that is one of my students in US. In fact, by the time he signed up for my program in December, and I and I was able to drill him. He said,
Mhm.
"I've been doing it the wrong way. Why? Because of the wrong mindset." He said, "We were taught in America to get it now, competition." I said, "Come, forex trading is not competitive; it's collaborative."
Mm.
It is collaborative, and that's where the business world is going now. Collaboration is the next thing, and
Yeah.
that's why one of the reasons why I'm bringing up my boot camp that is coming up on Friday, the spirit of collaboration. It is strictly for forex traders anyway, not beginners. Forex traders, those that are trading already. So
Okay.
we are looking at collaborating together to move things, to build sustainable wealth. So it is possible to build sustainable wealth from this market once you understand, you set your priorities and take it one after the other. If you are a
Okay.
beginner, don't be thinking that I want to ride Jeep in the next 3 months. It is
Okay.
possible if you have the good startup. It is
Okay.
possible. But if you are just starting with as little as $100, then take it easy, 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 step by step, and build up, which is possible. Now, slide 24 says forex is not a get rich quick overnight scheme.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a time that a lot of money doublers were in town. That they call them Sogundogoji. You drop this, they will turn it to. A lot of them are still out there, and
They
that's
have.
one of the things that all these Yahoo boys are taking advantage of. Come and
Yes.
invest 10,000. I just got
I,
250,000 now.
I even think we need to be very, very careful with people that we invest with online. Not even
Seriously.
on that aspect of MMM. I don't want to label anybody's name, but we need to
Mm,
be careful. We really, really, there's this story of a guy that is using his personal face, just like what we are doing as a coaches or business expert online. That is exactly what this guy is doing, and he will
mm,
just post, invest so amount and get this. So people, someone is
mm,
asking to invest 100,000, and the next 3 months he will give you 500,000. You should
mm.
understand it that the higher the the the,
Return.
the return, the higher the
Uh,
risk. Many people doesn't
risk.
know that what they are just after is 400,000 the next 3 months. Okay, let me drop
Mm,
100,000. And the foolish
mm.
thing that these people are doing is that as they are dropping, they are also inviting their colleague, their friend.
Colleague, that's why the strategy. The
Yeah,
strategy is you invest, go and bring another person, multi-level
another person.
marketing. So it is from the other people's this thing that they will pay you. This is how they do. If you invest 100 naira, they can give you 30 naira from your 100 naira. They still
Okay.
have 70.
70
They
naira.
will ask you to go and bring another person that will bring 100 naira. Now, by the time you come and begin to advertise, you get 100 people that can give them 100 naira. So you'll be getting 30 naira from them. Don't forget, they've gotten 70 naira
70 naira.
in 100 places. So they can't lose. And you'll be saying, this company is this company is that. I will just be laughing. You understand? So
Yes.
learn it yourself. Invest in yourself. But realize that. And when you ask them, what are they using the money for? They will say it's forex. You know, forex is easier to lie now, to lie against.
Almost everything online that deal with financial is for the whether it is stock, because this afternoon I got a question that I was like, okay, I will ask my mentor when it comes up today. That these guys asked me what is the relationship between stock market and forex market. Okay,
good,
forex trading. I said okay,
good
no
question.
wahala.
Now,
Just come
good,
online today, come and
good,
attend to the lecture. So it's one of the questions that I even prepared that I'm going to ask you after the lecture, sir. So maybe we should
good
not use
question.
that one
Okay,
to distract what we are
okay,
saying. So
okay,
let's
okay.
just go ahead with all this
Go
MMM stuff.
ahead. Okay. Now, the next slide I said is not against the slide 25 says forex trading is not gambling.
Okay.
You mentioned something about gambling then.
Yes,
It
sir.
is not gambling, it is a business and must be treated as such.
Okay.
How? You wake up early in the morning. If you are going to office, you dress up, take your bath, dress
Okay.
up, get yourself ready for the business.
Even though you are working from home.
Even if you are working from from your home office or from home, you
Okay.
have to. It's not something you just be doing as if you know. If you take it with levity,
When I
you
have the time.
it will take you cut you unaware.
Okay, sir.
You just wake up anytime. Forex trading is timing. If you miss the timing, you miss the money.
Mm,
How do I mean? Yes, there we have about 5 trading sessions. That means different countries have their time that they wake up and trade.
okay.
There's what they call London session.
Okay, sir.
London session will start from around 7 8 a.m. Nigerian time, and
Okay.
8 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. That time
Yes, sir.
is when the Asia market is closing.
Okay.
There's Asia market, there's London, there is New York, there is the Australia session. So now the New York session opens at 1:30 to 2:30 a.m. p.m.
Okay, sir.
And that's why you see, if you are watching CNN, you see that they will ring bell. Market is opening. Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, sir.
Did you get it?
I do.
Now they will ring bell like the way they ring a bell in Nigerian stock market, Nigerian stock exchange.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
what it means is that trading activities, both stock, currency, commodity, everything will start happening in that nation at that time. Now, it is 1 to 2:30 Nigerian time based on the GMT. 2:30 or 1:30 Nigerian time is that time that London session is closing.
Okay,
So
sir.
as London is closing, US is opening.
Okay.
So there's always trading activities going on around the clock, 24 hours, 7 days. Did you get
Okay,
it?
sir. Yeah, I do.
So now that time that one country is closing, another one is opening, there's always what they call volatility in the market. What do I mean? Activities. A lot of traders want to jump in. Everybody is ready for business. People want to jump into the market. That time is when some people, a lot of us, make money.
Okay.
So if you miss that time, you miss the money.
Okay.
So if you that you know that London session will open by 8:30, 9:30, 9 o'clock, you are waking up at 11 a.m. Will you meet the money?
No. No.
So forex trading is something that you must understand that it is timing and it is not gambling. It's a business and you have to treat it as a business. You have to treat it as a business. So I think some of our people, our members are watching. If you are watching and you have questions, you can drop your question because I have few slides to wrap up. I have few slides to wrap up. I'm now on slide 26. Embrace
Okay.
the principle of compounding interest, principle of compounding, where you compound your profit.
Okay.
Yeah. One thing about Forex is it is not a get rich quick scheme. It is something that you must learn to, a little drop of water makes an ocean.
Yes, sir.
So by the time you make profit today, you had it, you allow you to draw to embrace. Yes, this is the slide. Embrace the principle of compounding. Forex is an investment, and compounding is the magic of investing.
Okay.
You must learn that magic. Make 10 naira
Accumulate.
today, add it
Accumulate.
tomorrow, add it next tomorrow. There will be losses, but your losses must be minimal. That's where education comes in. Quality education. Learn how to improve your winning strategy and reduce your losses.
Losing.
That's where learning comes in. So you need to understand that they understand or embrace the principle of compounding, because compounding is the magic of investing, says Jim Rogers. And long-term compounding is an investor's best friend. So why get in it away is one thing that a lot of good investors embrace is principle of compounding. Is your best friend. You have to
Okay.
befriend compounding. You understand?
Yeah.
So now let's move to the next slide, which is 27. The sooner you start, the more compounding can do for you in the forex market. The sooner you start forex trading and the principle of compounding, the sooner or the more compounding can do for you. The more compounding. If you start compounding the principle of compounding now, you realize at the end of the month. You see, people don't realize that there's what they call exchange rate. If you are trading in dollars, and
Okay.
let's take for instance, you start with $1,000 or $2,000,
Okay,
and
sir.
at least $2,000, to be conservative, you can be making 10% of that in a monthly basis if you know what you are doing.
That is
But let's
200.
say, yeah, that's $200. Now, let's be more conservative, bring it down to 5%.
Okay, sir.
5% of $2,000 is how much? $100. And it means that you did not risk much. There's tendency that you will not lose that money. Now, if you make $100 every month, convert it to naira. How much is that? That's about 336,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
It is someone's salary. In fact, some teachers didn't get 30,000 in a month.
I agree with you, sir.
So, but when it comes to trading forex, we think it is something that, $100 is too small. $200 is too small. Okay, let's say you are able to make $200 times it times 360, 72,000 naira. Is that not okay? Some bankers did not get that. So we need to understand this, because a lot of us are greedy. We are greedy. We are greedy. And by the time you embrace the principle of compounding for like 6 months, look at what will happen. You would have at least double the money within 6 months and 1 year.
Okay.
Yes, without stress. Without stress. And that is what I teach my students. That's what I teach my students. So now let's move to this slide. Next slide, slide 28. Knowledge is the key. If you want to gain all these things that I'm telling you, knowledge is the key. You need knowledge. And not just knowledge, quality and adequate knowledge. Not just knowledge, quality and adequate knowledge.
Hmm.
Quality. There are a lot of trainers out there that they are promising heaven and earth. Tell you, buy this, buy that, blah, blah, blah. There was a time they brought one company to Nigeria. They laugh. Those that were promoting it invited me and said, Taiwo, I want you to promote this thing. I just said, okay, no problem. I will sign up for 1 month. I signed up about $110,000, 110,000 naira to sign up. I signed up. I said, no problem. I observe it for a month. I said, this thing is not sustainable. They didn't hear me. They went ahead bringing people from US market. MLM people now, the way they market, multi-level marketers, the way they promote things. They brought one guy that is into organo gold in America. The guy was showing them blah, blah, blah. Just a laugh. And the guy is not a forex trader. But because that platform has multi-level marketing section. So they were using that guy to promote it. Say this guy make 5 figures, 6 figures. Sorry, 6 figures. He's the millionaire, American millionaire, this, that, and he didn't make the money from Forex. I was just looking at them. You do know that I said, how many people, how many traders will be able to afford 110,000 monthly in Nigeria? And you are now bringing people. You have you experienced where multi-level marketers organize events?
I've been to some of them when I
You
was
will
looking
see the
for,
place will be jam packed.
because you will know that it's them that
Multi-level marketers,
you will know,
you won't.
because the way they will package it until when you now get there, you know that this is one chance.
They will gather their people there, so you
Ah,
will see crowd.
if you are not careful, you will think
You would think that all of them will invest in it. It's a lie. They will not invest. Oh, they know how to contact themselves. It's like they have group
they
that
have.
they know how to tell themselves that something is happening here, my brother. Mo go. Everybody will. So you will now be looking at yourself. If this person is there, this one is there, this one is I will be part of this
And
program.
they can dress.
Hey, you understand? So you have to be careful. So you need quality education. Knowledge is key in becoming a successful trader, and quality and adequate knowledge is a key requirement in becoming a forex trader. If you want to become a forex trader, don't run away from education. Either you get someone that will teach you, or you invest in books and videos, seminars. Don't just attend seminars. Attend seminars of proven people that have been in this business for long, that have track record. For me now, you won't see me going to a seminar of someone that has not spent 10 years in this business, because even myself, I've spent over 10 years. So which experience do you want to gather? If you just start today and you are showing one screen on social media, say, I just made this now. I just laugh. I go just a laugh. Let's move to next slide, okay? So now, knowledge is the key requirement. The live forex market are an intimidating and brutal place for someone who start off with the wrong information. If you start up with the wrong information of get quick scheme stuff mindset, there's dumping, there's free money in free town forex market, is a lie. You will crash. So because we have live trading, we have demo trading in the forex market.
Okay.
Demo trading is where you practice. Demo, as the name implies, it is to
Okay.
demonstrate. But some people that are doing demo trading, they make money in demo trading, forgetting that it is not real. Every money you make in demo trading ends in demo, because you can't withdraw that money. So they will now come with that mindset and said, you see, I've been demo trading for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year now. My system has been working consistently. I can go to live trading. And when you enter live, you see that is a brutal place, intimidating place, where
It's
your
like
emotion will be tampered with. By the time you see minus in your account, you say, hey, and if God will help you, you go and borrow that money. But with good and quality education, you can make a consistent profit from the forex market and mentoring. And that's why I talk about collaboration. Don't run away from quality education. And one thing I need to say is this. Next slide, please. Next slide is this. Quality forex education is not cheap.
I
Quality,
quite agree with you, sir. Because most of
yeah,
the quality seminar that I know, people who are behind it know what they are doing. I know how
hmm,
much they are charging. Hardly you
yeah,
see any one of them charging less than 150,000 naira, because
absolutely.
they know what they want to share. They are not
Ah,
you are not coming. They are not coming to come and lie to you. They
ah,
have been practicing it and they know what they want to share.
So,
They
but
know the
how many
value of what they
people
want
can
to share.
afford that? So, if you cannot afford that, just lie low, be learning your things gradually, gradually. If you can afford that, you have enough capital to invest. Number one place that you should invest is in education. Even if you don't want to practice it yourself. Some people say, I don't have time to trade forex. Can you trade for me? The
Yeah,
word trade for me is not professional. I don't trade for people, but I manage portfolio for people. So managing portfolio is the right words, or the
okay.
right word. They are the right
That,
professional words.
that is the
So
professional
now,
jargon for the forex trader.
So some people will just say, "Can you manage that? Can you manage my money?" I can't manage your money. Even if you have money to invest, learn how this market work. Because some people will say, this guy duped me, and you don't know that he didn't dupe you. He lost the money in the forex market.
Okay.
Last week I was in the studio, just like yes, last week Wednesday I was at in the studio, and someone just chatted me up and said someone got gave me your phone number. I said who? He said I now spoke with the person. Who is this person? He said the guy they went to school together, and he said he needed a professional forex trader who can help him out. I now said okay, let me talk to him. What do you want? He said I need you tomorrow. I just laughed. I said
Uh-uh.
tomorrow. For what? I said, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I don't have that time. So I need your service tomorrow to come and audit a forex account for us. I said, I'm sorry. I am very busy. My Thursdays is free, is fixed, it's
It's,
not free.
I know.
So
You don't share that with anyone.
I said, Abio, I said, end of story. Now, where am I heading to? This is where I'm heading to.
Okay,
I
sir.
think what happened was he gave an account to someone to manage, or
Okay.
maybe he gave money to someone to manage. The person now lost the money in the forex market. Now showed him the platform. Then because he is not a trader, he doesn't understand the platform. He now need someone to interpret everything for those things for him. I said, I'm
Okay.
sorry, I don't have that time. Now, but if you as an investor that you don't want to even trade, but you want to invest your money in this market with someone that knows what he or she is doing,
Okay,
you also need to learn how it works. You need to understand the emotional stress in this business. Some people will just drop their money for you. You have to face the whole challenge. It doesn't concern them. I just need returns.
return.
Yeah. That's the way some people think. They are less concerned about how you pay your internet bills, how you pay your NEPA bills, how you fuel your generator, and they will even be asking for 70% or 80% of the returns on the investment.
Well, the major challenge here now, someone you as a professional in this uh, line will not
Yeah.
accept that. I think
At all.
hungry belly people are those who accept those kind of offer. You know, I don't understand. Someone is bringing crazy offer to you and you are accepting it on based on what reason? You know, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to conducive for you. It's not going to. At the end of the day, you are going to labor without profit, and you are accepting it. Are you hungry to that extent that you cannot even feed
Hold
your?
on, hold on, hold on, my brother. Let me attend to my children.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sorry, sorry. I see you guys later. I see you guys later. Okay, hold on. Ẹ lọ kó ọsàn sínú omi. We need to take some fruits tonight. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Okay, okay. Let's just go ahead. That's what I.
Oh.
All these hungry belly people should just go and re-examine themselves. It's not. I do tell people I'm not hungry to that extent that I will go and do anything that will not fulfill me. What I'm looking for
Mm-hmm.
is not money to eat again. I'm looking for
At
money to
all.
succeed.
Mm-hmm.
It's about food. I have enough food. It's about what I will eat. I have more than what I will eat. What I'm looking
That
for is
that's
what
why
that
I
will
love
make me
what you
profit.
are doing. You see, I can see that you are a visionary person, and kudos to you and your
Thank you, sir.
team. And I don't want you to be discouraged. See, even if people are not commenting on your stuff,
Yes, sir.
continue. Your group, this community is a resourceful community
Okay, sir.
for everyone that is listening, watching, either you like it or not, is a resourceful community that see you can come there and look for something that you need. So by the time we will still talk off the camera, the time will come in, you will be making more money easily.
Okay, sir.
So let's move on to the next slide.
Yes, sir.
An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Benjamin Franklin says Benjamin Franklin. Look at
This
and
$100.
uh, an investment in knowledge pays the
Pays the
best
best
interest.
interest.
So you need to understand this quote and have it at the back of your mind before you venture into forex market, even before you part with your money in any investment. See, there are a lot of investment vehicles, and when I get to question and answer, I will soon wrap up. I think this is
Okay,
my
sir.
last slide. Okay, I still have two more or three. Now,
Okay.
in answering that question, I will let you know that there are a lot of investment opportunities in forex market, and as a forex trader. one thing that forex trading will do for you is it will open you up to international opportunities. To the glory of God, I've been to about 10 countries. And by virtue of being a trader,
Yes, sir.
for some of them, it is because if you are a trader, you have a lion heart. You can dare anything. You understand?
Yes.
So, and how do you dare anything? Because of knowledge. 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 So
Okay.
let's see how we can wrap up. Let's see how we can wrap up. How we can wrap up for quality. Next slide. For quality education, you can visit my website www.taibalogun.com/forex mentoring. You see my programs there and the fee. You can go there, visit there, and if you are interested in any of the programs, let me know and we can talk off the camera. Then the next slide I said, I also have a service that is called Forex Predict FX. Predict FX is a signal service. We use artificial intelligence to
Okay.
predict the forex market up to 75% predictive accuracy. Now that is different from 75% returns on investment.
Okay.
How do I mean? Now we can predict 75% accuracy, and you might not take all our predictions. But if you can say, okay, I want to target 10% in a month, it's possible with our service. And it is $100 monthly service. So for those that are interested, you can get in touch with us on that, just either through my social media handle or on my on phone. So thank you. Next slide. Thank you for watching. God bless you with good fortune in your trading career and decision. Thank you, Mr. Mayowa. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, sir. I thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. You have really done a good job. I know if we should allow to continue, I know what you will do, sir. If not because we don't want to make the class too cumbersome. I know it's something that you can say, okay, I want to take it for the whole day. But
Mm.
wow, you have covered almost 1 hour, 15 minutes now. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. 1 hour.
Yeah, just like that.
Wow.
Do we have anyone with
Wow.
question? And if you have a question, please drop them so that we can treat them before we go. But for me, I have about 3 questions, sir.
Okay.
Three
Okay.
questions. While you are talking, you mentioned hard work and smart work pay off when it comes to forex trading. Can you just
Yeah.
put a bit more elaboration on that, sir?
Now, hard work is in the area of you investing in yourself, studying, reading, you every avenue that you need to learn. When
Okay.
I was learning, thank God I was using VSAT then. I have good internet. So
Okay.
when I was learning at my early stage, I was using VSAT internet service provider, and you know I can subscribe to videos. Then video is not much in Nigeria. It's not this common now. I have mentors in America that I subscribe to their programs
Okay.
via online video, so I can watch video. But now it's even easier because you can watch video even on YouTube. Then even I didn't know that there was YouTube then. There was no people are on YouTube by then. We just subscribe to signals and no to mentoring program, training programs, buy materials there, here and there. That's part of hard work that you must do. You must learn to burn your candles.
Okay.
You understand? Then the
Yes,
smart
sir.
work is implementing those things that you have learned to make profit from the forex market. That's where the smart work comes in.
Okay, sir.
Mm.
Okay, thank you, sir. And the second one is what I've already mentioned it while we were talking, sir, that the relation that someone asked me the relationship between stock market and
Okay.
forex trading.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's
Okay.
online or not, but I want
Okay.
you to just put us through because I know it's still
Now,
part of it. Yes,
now
sir.
for stock market is different from forex market. Now, stock deals with shares of companies.
Okay, sir.
You understand? But forex deals with currencies of nations.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So there are two different things.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so I didn't get the explanatory very well, sir. Sorry,
Now,
sir.
I said stock market deals with shares of companies.
Okay, sir.
But
Shares of company.
Forex market deals with currencies of nations. So
Okay.
there are two different things. Although there are platforms that gives room for you to trade both currencies and stocks.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are trading platform that does that. In fact, most of the forex brokers does that, but there's still limitations that you cannot trade. Like I used to trade. I used to monitor S&P 500. S&P 500 is New York stock market now.
Okay.
But on S&P 500, there are listed shares that I cannot trade because it's not listed on my platform. But S&P 500 as an entity has has a chart, has a trading chart. You see, I don't know because I'm a trader. I think it's the language I'm using. But now let me break it down to a layman form. You see, there's what we call trading chart. That graph chart that you see that they
Okay.
show.
Okay, sir.
The same chart can also be used for currency and also stocks.
Okay, sir.
Now, but there are some stocks that are not available to Nigerians
Okay.
because we are restricted from trading some stocks, some like American stocks. Now there are some stocks you cannot trade on the platform. There are some
Okay.
that you can trade because of you know Nigeria now.
I'll be right.
So there's a difference between that, but there is also a way Nigerians can trade stock market, New York Stock Exchange market, if you have what it takes. But it's a long process and it's not for this class. It's more advanced.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
so
yeah.
much. Thank you. And I know between now and next week we still have about 7 days. And within that period, I know some of us, oh wow, with what we have just learned today, I want to go and learn more. And I know there are some platform online that we can learn from. So those
Yeah.
platforms, share them with us before,
Yeah,
because
the number one platform is
okay,
taibobalogun.com/forex mentoring. The number
okay,
two is go for forex beginners. Those
okay.
that are just, yes, go and search for babypips.com.
Spell it, sir.
BABY
Okay, just go ahead.
PIP PIPS
Okay,
babypips.com.
okay.
That place is a university on its own.
Wow.
It's part of those places that we learn at the early stage when we were coming up. In fact, if you can sit down with it, then
Okay,
coming to people like us will make our job more easier self, because you must have passed the beginners level to now we adding the practical stage and the practical experience, and show you just one or two or three things to make you a good trader.
okay, sir. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, sir,
You're
for
welcome.
how joining us today. I know we still have two classes, and those two classes, anyone that is coming, just come with your biro and paper, because it's going to be
Come with your pen because it's going to be
it's going,
loaded. Though. This one is
going to
just,
be
is just,
every,
this is fundamentals.
in fact, with this one that we call fundamental, it's already loaded. It's,
In fact, it should have been two sessions.
but I know some of us will not be able to get it. That's why I says let's do it three sections, sir.
Okay,
And
no problem.
I'm really excited, sir. Thank you so
You're
much, sir.
welcome.
Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. You're
So
welcome.
where's I no question that is coming in and no comment too. Maybe
Okay,
now
no
this is
problem.
the time that people close from work and they are
Yeah.
already well. Thank you so much, sir. Let's
You're
wrap it
welcome.
up here today, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay.
And Crossroad Africa, next week we will continue the class from where we are stopping today. And let's appreciate our facilitator, Mr. Taiwo Balogun, for this wonderful and informative class. So, Mr. Taiwo, thank you so much, sir.
You're
And
welcome. I appreciate.
we look forward to see you next week, sir.
I
And on
appreciate.
this, we call it a day. Crossroad Africa, we see you the other time, the next time. Bye.